Hello and welcome to a new video from the Embracer Games archive. David here, and we have Jukka here.
Hello.
And Natalia, you're the one filming today?
Yes.
Yes. The first video for 2026, and we want to give you a small update of the archive shelves. In previous videos, we have showed you the smaller shelves where we have all the games. But now we have actually done a lot of organizing and sorting, so we want to show you. Are you ready? Yes, good. And Natalia nods, that's great. So here we have 3 sections in the archive. 2 of the sections over there are for games mostly, and here we have the wider shelves where we have all the consoles and all the bigger items, we could call them. So here in the first row, we have mainly boxed consoles, and we have a lot of nice things here. We start off with mostly Nintendo. I tried to make some sort of sorting. So we start out with a lot of Nintendo variants, everything from the Nintendo to the Famicom and to the Nintendo 64s. We have shown you before that we have a lot of different variants for the Nintendo 64. Everything from the Mario Pack to the... I think this is quite rare actually. I think only Europe got it. The GoldenEye, one of the best games for the N64. Nice. And all the, what you call them, fantastic
colors.
Fantastic colors.
Which is your favorite?
Actually, my favorite is here, the Japanese one. I love the color orange. So this one is orange and black. I think it's, and I also noted, if you hold it here, hold the bottom.
Yep.
It's in pristine condition, I saw. It's like...
Yeah, I think there's one that is for a baseball team. Or is it,
maybe this one. But this is actually my favorite. If I got to choose one color.
Good choice.
And also a machine I really want. You can come here, Natalia. A machine I would really love to have myself is the Panasonic Cube. They got the license from Nintendo to do their own, GameCube with a built-in DVD player. And I think it also, these lights up when you turn it on, and it has a display here. And you can watch your DVD movies. I think, this is nice. I would like to have one someday. And we have a lot of Wii's. There were many variants for the Wii's as well. So I will try not to get stuck here for too long. And here we have some amazing systems. Maybe you're better with these, Jukka, but we have a lot of Sega Mega Drive consoles and variants. The Mega, the Multi-Mega. This is actually very cool. It's like everything in one. You can play the cassettes and the cartridge, and you can also play the CDs. Yeah. And you could have it as a Walkman, a CD player.
Yeah,
so
it's sort of portable.
Yeah, it's actually quite a big box, because I don't think the machine itself it's that big.
Yeah, so. I think there's like one smaller one, the Nomad or something. But this one, I think it had like a screen edition and stuff like that. But the Wonder Megas and so on, they were like more of a premium choice machine. The CD tray you have to even open via software and not physically can't open it. So
it's very pretty.
Yeah. And speaking of big boxes, the Neo Geo box is quite big, but I actually noted that the Neo Geo CD box is, as you see, even bigger. I didn't realize it was this big. It's very big, and we have 2 of these I can see. But also I presume the controller is in here as well, so. Maybe it takes them. But did you get the arcade stick or the?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Yeah, I don't have time to talk about that now. But here we have more PlayStation 1. It also the first variant, and then came the PlayStation 1, which were let's see, this is the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 1 were like the smaller version. Yeah. Here we have it. The PS. Oh, no pictures, but it's a Harry Potter, Deutsch Harry Potter. Bundle. Yeah, but it's very nice for us to have all the consoles, boxed consoles, in one place, most of them at least. And here, I don't have to show that more, but PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5.
you have a Car Marty over there.
Yeah, we have a Car Marty. Is it? That one. There.
We have one boxed and one unboxed one, so that would be really cool to try out.
And the one under.
The Magnavox Odyssey. We have 2 or 3. I think it's 3. And this is really white. I think the other one we have has become more yellow, but this wasn't. Very nice condition. We have to take more care of this and take care of all the cables and stuff like that. But now we move on. I was just thinking we were gonna be here for like 1 minute, but there's so much nice things to see.
And over here we have a lot more boxed consoles and computers. We have Amiga 4000. I think this is 030 model, and this one has practically never been used, so it's in incredible shape. We have one unboxed, but I think it's in the other part of the shelves, and then we have one chassis also for it.
And here we have most of, I think, all of the Commodores that I can find I put here.
Yeah, there's some cool bundles like the Cartoon Classics one. I think we have the
maybe I can reach for
one here. Yeah, this one I remember from my childhood.
This is a
Magic 1200.
very good condition as well.
I always wanted this one, but I only had a Amiga 500.
It's very nice.
We have some rental cases over here, but the system units are just fantastic to see over here. There's so much different stuff here.
I can actually just show. Often we get a question if we have board games.
Yeah.
And we are an archive for physical video games, but we have some board games, and we have all of them here.
Dragon's Lair.
And it's quite cool. It's like the video game themed board games, actually.
Yeah. They're a bit oddity here, but it's good to show that games are not just the games, but there's a lot of other stuff connected to games.
Yeah.
We have some MSX machines. These ones are really nice. I really like MSX. ZX Spectrums. We have Atari XE video game system. So there's a lot of cool stuff here.
Yeah, 3DO I can see over here as well.
Yeah. Sony CDI. I think this is the portable one.
Is there any picture on the outside?
Maybe. We do have some loose ones. This one was super boring.
It's what it says on the box.
Yeah.
But it's quite a mix. We have a lot of these Pong variants and
televisions. And we do have some electronic games here also, I think. Like these. These ones are like sort of. Is this part of our scope or not? But for now, they're staying in the shelves.
Yeah.
And maybe for some memory lane for people, can you take out one of the Spectrums?
Oh, these ones are a bit. These are not the regular ZX Spectrums. These are the Plus models. So these ones didn't have the chiclet keyboards. Instead, they had this. Plastic keyboards that were not really good either.
Because mostly I can see in front of me the flat buttons.
Exactly, so the rubber chiclet ones. Yeah. And I think people prefer those over these.
Okay, then these must be really bad.
Yeah, there were companies that did external keyboards and so on for ZX Spectrums just because they were quite bad.
But nice, we have cleared 2 rows now, and we have 2 rows more to show. And here we can also see how much, the good thing we do in this organization is that we can see how much space we have left. So here we have a lot of space for more things to come.
Which for us is a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, and it also we can easily find everything in the database, but it's also more convenient for us to know. Here we have all the special editions, here we have all the Commodores, so we can easily, if we get a visitor that wants to see something special, we can easily find it. So here we have, what do you call it, special editions, collectors, different names, but bigger boxes rather. For example, the Nintendo Labo, which is quite big, with all the cartoon in it and stuff like that. And some special editions here in wood, actually. So, this is a cool one, the Steel Battalion. If you don't know it, it's like for the first Xbox, it's like a what you call it, Steel Mecha Robot game where you have like 2 paddles and like 2 big controllers. I think it's like 60 buttons or something like that.
Yeah.
So we have actually,
there's a twin stick steering and everything. It's
not something you just pick up and play. You have to really learn the game. But we have the Japanese version, and I think we have 2 European versions here. And I think there are different button colors, variations on this one.
I think there's like one with orange buttons and blue buttons, or is it green? I can't really remember, but there's some variation there at least.
And sometimes we get younger visitors here, and we have noticed that they often ask about Skylanders and also Disney Infinity. So here we have a lot of Skylanders, and they are quite cool actually that they are still in the box. So it's quite cool. But I don't think we hardly have any Skylanders loose. So this is like the ones that we have.
Here and there, I think,
yeah.
But not many.
Yeah, and we have this is one. I remember actually buying this myself when it was released, the Rock Band. I wanted to be a drummer, so I bought it and played the drums, but I got tired of it rather quickly actually. But it was fun while it lasted.
I actually got very good at the drums.
Yeah, it was a good training.
Yeah, no, I was really actually.
Yeah.
Very
Maybe
good.
you need to play it here someday.
No.
And here we actually don't.
rusty.
Here we don't have that much to show. It's rather quite empty. So we skip that one and jump to this one. And you can take over here, Jukka.
Yeah. So here we have mostly loose unboxed units or loose units. We have some really cool stuff here. I really like this shelf. We have, for example, the Sega Terra Drive. So it's both a computer and a Mega Drive. And we have a similar one for the European market, Amstrad, with 386 PC with a Mega Drive also. So business and pleasure.
But here we have here in the beginning. There's too much for a brain to handle.
Yeah. So look, for example, a Famicom box, which was a hotel unit, and we have the M82 here. This was also a hotel unit, but for the Super Nintendo. There's some MSX computers here, so Hitbit. This one is really pretty actually.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Nice aesthetic on that one.
And this is like, is it like you can take laser discs and also?
No, this one is like a carriage for.
Yeah.
It's a jukebox or what do you call it, karaoke machine.
Ah, okay.
So you could have multiple CDs in it. This is a Sega Saturn in disguise. So it's a Sega Saturn. So if you unscrew these ones here, you can get access to the joystick ports and so on.
Wow.
But it was mainly used in karaoke setups in Japan.
Here we have a X68000 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
cool stuff. Very. I think.
We got a whole section full of Apple stuff.
Apples.
Here.
You can film here from here, Natalia.
Yeah, and there's one Amiga here also snuck in.
Yeah, it's snuck in there between all the Apple.
Yeah. I think the Amiga 4000 is over here. So this is 030 also. I think we have a 040 somewhere, at least the shell for it. What else do we have? Silicon graphics computer.
Yeah, that's cool.
That one we have to try and get working. I have to contact some kind of expert on it.
And hidden down here also, Natalia, it's like the DS, what they call DS download station, I think it's called. It was meant for stores that you could bring your DS and download demos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think some Pokemon centers also had like Pokemon giveaways that you put your DS there and you could get Pokemons downloaded. We got some TVs and stuff over here. These ones are really nice, Commodore Pets. We have on stage we have one, and then we have 3 other variants here. We got some Apple IIs. This might be, this is actually an Apple II clone. I think that one is a Euro model, if I remember correctly. These ones are super nice. Yeah, Apple II Plus.
And we actually have
Euro.
We have pure gold in the archive as well. The N64. It was released in Japan and USA, I think. I don't think we in Europe got the gold N64. I think this is
Toys R Us one?
Yeah, there's a Toys R Us edition as well. So I just placed this one here today, actually.
Just for the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is an incredible space here. I really like just walking in here and looking at all the stuff.
But I think we have given you a little tour, and we cannot film everything, but I hope you got to see some of the hidden parts of the archive. And of course, as usual, ask questions. And if there's something that you saw in this video, maybe you want to see more of it, please comment and we will try to make a video about it.
Yeah.
So we do videos rather now and then with updates from the archive. I think soon we will have a look at your project, Jukka. We're gonna open up every game and take a photo of the content. What do you call it? What's inside? The contents. So that you are working on that, and it will be nice to show you as well. Yeah, I think we are done. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.